This is a Frolicker MGCD. This is used to connect a Sega Dreamcast to an arcade machine. Somebody on TikTok mentioned this isn't a normal JAMA connection, and they're right. These final two pins on a normal JAMA connection are ground. However, on this, they're used for the controls. From what I was reading online, this really shouldn't affect it. It should just make it so none of the controls work. But according to the person on TikTok, it'll make it so it won't display video. So let's cover up these two pins and try to see if it'll display video now. As you can see, I put a little bit of Kapton tape on those last two pins, so now it shouldn't ground those out when we plug this thing in and see if it functions. Moment of truth. Now, it'll take a little while before we actually get video on this CRT. It's got to warm up, but let's see if we get video now. Just to make sure it's not an issue with the CRT, I plugged in that Golden Tee board, and as you can see, the monitor works. Now, a bunch of people seem to have misunderstood the point of this board. This board doesn't just allow you to plug a Dreamcast into an arcade machine. It actually turns a Dreamcast into a functioning, coin-operated arcade machine. This, instead of just, adapting the video and controls to an arcade interface, it actually gives you the coin-op functionality, so if you add a coin, it'll let you play one level or whatever, depending on the game, of that game, or if it's a game that doesn't have levels, it'll give you a timer, a time limit or whatever, so you have a certain amount of seconds that you can play that game, depending on how many coins you put in. It's not just a simple adapter to go to a Dreamcast. So you can't just emulate this Dreamcast on a Raspberry Pi and have the same thing, because you're not going to have that coin-op functionality. That's where this board is rather special.